It's October 15th. It's spooky time. Hi guys, it's Silverly B here, and on the 1st of October, I made a little pixel art inspired by this meme, and in turn, I was inspired to make a game out of this. So, for this Spookytober, I'll be making a little game about Halloween cats. I wanted to make a game where you have to befriend these monster cats in order to progress on the story. To do that, I decided that the game would be divided into two parts. One would be a city where the story progresses and you can meet cats and befriend them. The other part would be the combat that would take place inside of dungeons. The combat part would be a pretty basic turn-based system where you position your cats on the available slots and then you battle it out with the enemies. You can choose whether your cat should attack or defend, and once its timer is full, it attacks or defends according to its position. Normally, they will attack the enemy in front of them and defend themselves, but for this one position in the back, they will defend the friend in front because they don't get attacked as long as there is someone in front of them. For now, it's just a simple attack or defense, and also a special that is a stronger attack or defense, but I do intend to make it more interesting with poisonous attacks, healing, different sorts of specials, and spread attacks that hurt more than one enemy. They will, of course, be associated with the type of monster each cat is. Currently, the time depends on the cat's speed. Faster cats make more movements than slower cats. It is intended to make a turn-based system a little bit more dynamic, but it could also be changed to a global time for the player to make a move, and then the enemy makes their move. That way, you, as the player, would have a certain urgency to make your move, but you wouldn't need to wait for the cat's timer, since you could finish your turn before the time runs out. What do you guys think? Do you think it's better for each cat and enemy to have a time movement, or for it to be purely turn-based, but with a timer? Now, in the city, the gameplay would consist of exploring around and finding different cats that you can talk to. In order to befriend a cat, you'd need to complete quests, talk to them, or bring them gifts. Because of course, if games have taught us anything, it's that quantifying friendship by the amount of unrequited gifts you give to someone is a very nice metric. Perhaps in the future, I'll expand these friendships to also deal with the relationship of the cats between themselves, so that you might be friends with two different cats, but if they hate each other, they might not perform as well in combat. As for now, it's only important that you befriend a cat in order to ask them to join in your mission of combating the rats. As for the rats, they will be the main enemies. I plan on doing 3 different dungeons, all of them thematically different, and with monster rats that follow this theme. It will mainly be the small rat, just your average bad guy minion, the beast rat, your bad guy minion on steroids, and the spoke rat that will serve as a healing and defensive rat for the bad guy army. At the end of each dungeon, to advance the story, you must face off against the boss rat, in a fight that is going to be hard and challenging. It isn't right now, but it will be. For the cats, the main character is inspired by the meme, and it's the small witch kitty. I haven't yet decided on the fur color. On the meme, the kitty has a grayish fur, but to set them apart, I thought about making the game with a ginger cat. What do you guys think? It should also be considered that from Garfield to Firestar, orange cats seem to be all the rage as main characters. As for the monster cats that you can become friends with, the first one that you meet will be Catherine. She's this ghost kitty that is meant to guide you on your quest. Then, the townsfolk, for now, are only comprised of Petra, this rich and arrogant mummified cat who was once worshipped as a goddess and now expects nothing less from other peasant cats. Stevie, the zombie, he's a really chill cat who isn't really bothered by much. For now, he's meant to fulfill the tank role for the party. Then there's also Cordio. She's a sweetheart mercat. A mer kitty. She's meant to be the healer of the group for now. And even though she's not very strong, she makes a great addition to the party. There are a lot of other Halloween monsters that I want to add to the story and to make the town more lively, but for now, these will be the only characters we have. During the development, I'll be adding other friends in batches. You can see here what I have planned out for the next batches. I intend to have the game finished by Halloween. This leaves just a short amount of time to add features and polish them. This is why I'll be working with batches for the characters. With such little time, I have to focus first on making the game playable, and then I can add more content and more stories. I meant to start working on this game from the 1st of October. Unfortunately, I could only start this week, so I'll have only 21 days to make it a playable, finished, and polished game. It will be a small game, but I do intend to make it good and immersive to the best of my capabilities. And I also intend to post every Friday a devlog about the current state of the game. I know it's ambitious, and I'm not sure I'll be able to manage it, but I'll try my best. And as for the release, as I've said, I plan to launch it on October 31st on itch.io for free. So you could see this as a 3-week game jam. But please don't, this is a very official, very serious game release and devlog series. If you want to see this through, please consider subscribing. Also, the questions I had on this devlog were not rhetorical. I truly want to know your opinion on the time system and Spooky's fur color. I can only open a community poll if I have more than 500 subscribers, and since I don't, I'll ask you guys to voice your thoughts in the comment section. Speaking of subscribers, recently I've reached 450 subscribers. And even though YouTube doesn't consider this a community, I for sure consider it a community in my heart. I love to hear about people that have followed the tutorials and made awesome projects. It makes it all worth it. So feel free to reach me on Instagram or on Twitter if you want to show or to tag me on something that you made following the tutorials. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you have any answers, leave them down in the comments below. For more videos such as this one, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!